Ooh. So we're back, and when we initially did the Vikings week by week predictions, that's a win dog, that's a loss. When the schedule came out, we got some flack, and it was just like, why didn't you predict it more realistically? Because we had the Vikings going 14-2, and we're like, all right, fine. We'll go through the Vikings schedule after training camp on the eve of the season and do a more realistic week by week prediction. So, yeah. All right, so we're going to walk through the schedule. Week 1, of course, September 13th, historic U.S. Bank Stadium. No fans, except there will be fans out in Commons Park, thousands of them. Probably not wearing masks, probably not socially distancing, but hey, the team gets to sell beer. Cool. So, week 1 against the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Yes, the Vikings offensive line was destroyed last year in the 2 games by stupid Kenny Clark and stupid Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith. I don't want to hear it. As well as you had the octogenarian Aaron Rodgers just saddled up and ready to go one more time, weekend at Bernie style, already feuding with the 12-year-old boy. You didn't draft a wide receiver. You drafted a 2-down running back in the 2nd round. You drafted a friggin' fullback in the 3rd round. Cool. Great. But I think the Vikings get after Aaron Rodgers. I think that he have shades of 12 walk into a bar. I think that the farce, it's over. The NFC Championship game participant, Green Bay Packers, get knocked down a peg or two. Regression to the mean. Give me Vikings 44, Packers 6. Lucky they got 6. That's a win dog. All right, next up, week 2, you're traveling to Indianapolis, St. Elmo Steakhouse, delightful. You have the corpse of Phillip Rivers, who Frank Reich's like, yeah, let's do it. And yeah, you picked up DeForest Buckner, respect, as well as this is the Xavier Rhodes revenge game. Xavier might be hurt or benched by week 2, and I say that not sarcastically. I don't. I'm just being real here. But I think that Adam Thielen, who has practiced against Xavier Rhodes every single day of his career, is just like, not to do a weird mouth thing, but that was like licking your lips, licking your chops. I think Thielen goes off in Indy. I think he goes for 14 catches, 204 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Give me the Vikings 33, Colts 13. So that's a win dog. All right, so 2-0. Way to go. Let's get it on. Next up, week 3. So the Tennessee Titans come into historic U.S. Bank Stadium. Again, no fans, but thousands of fans outside the stadium. But nah. So this is the Tajay Sharp revenge game, even though he's probably going to be a healthy scratch. AFC Championship game participants, Tennessee Titans. Yes, Derrick Henry. Yes, the Vikings have trouble stopping the run. Yes, he's probably going to get his, but they still have Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. A.J. Brown is legit, whatever. As well as defensively, I mean, besides Clowney and Harold Landry and Justin Simmons, who scares you as a pass rusher? Like, what else do they really have going? And then take away their first-round linebacker, as well as Adoree Jackson, as well as Kevin Byard, as well as Malcolm Butler, as well as take all them away. Who are you really scared of? No one. Exactly. So long hair, don't care. Vikings 24, Titans 17. Boom. Face, shut it down. As well as, remember, Yannick Ngakoue has some experience going up against Dennis Byrd and also Taylor Lewan. So yeah, no problem there. Also, week 4 at Houston. So Vikings 3-0. So Deshaun Watson got his new deal. Like Deshaun and Kirk can talk about getting massive money, no problem. Also, Texas, no state income tax. Face. But Texans, Bill O'Brien is infinite genius. No Nuke Hopkins, but you have the remnants of David Johnson, which is just cool. As well as, hey, Brandon Cooks. Great. And then also the corpse of JJ. Ugh. Former Gophers tight end recruit, if they hadn't fired Glenn Mason. But the Vikings get it done against the Texans down in Houston. Vikings 29, Texans 23, taking it back home 4-0, getting geared up for the stupid Seattle Seahawks. Sunday Night Football. Yes, the fix is in every single year. Primetime game in Seattle, except Seattle won't have any fans for this game. So Kirk Cousins, Thursday All-American, operating with no fans, operating with the fake crowd noise, whatever. I think Kirk goes in there and gets it done. Yes, they do have Russell Wilson and DK and Tyler Lockett and the remnants of Bobby Wagner, who's not as good as Eric Kendricks. Everyone, their mom says that he is. Oh, we got Jamal Adams too. They trade multiple ones for Jamal. Neat. But Kirk goes in there, gets it done. They ride the hell out of Dalvin Cook as well. Vikings 17, Seahawks 14. Vikings start out fast, 5-0. They basically clinched the North at this point. 5-0 might be the magic number. Yeah. Next up, week 6. So hosting the Falcons, US Bank Stadium. This was supposed to be the Laquan Treadwell Bowl, but no. All right, so yes, Garrett Bradbury has terrible memories about Grady Jarrett coming in week 1 last year and just doing terrible, terrible things on that interior line. But yes, Matt Ryan, Julio, the remnants of Todd Gurley. The Falcons tried to field a team of all former first-round picks, which is just hilarious, but doesn't work out, even though I liked him. Mitrov. Dan Quinn's going to get fired this year. Matt Ryan's sneaky old at 35. Cool. Vikings 34, Falcons 23. That's a win, dog. That's a win. Week 7, bye. Vikings still prevail, 42-35, very near run thing. Kirk Cousins leads a last-minute drive to lead the Vikings to a win over the bye. I just hope nothing stupid happens. Well, J-Ron's not on the team anymore, so I guess nothing dumb's going to happen during the bye. Next up, week 8. At the greasy, grimy Green Bay Packers. Now, the Packers set up specifically that they could have the option to have fans week 8. So, yeah, the Vikings may have a spot where no fans for their home game against Green Bay, but the Packers will have fans. But, yeah, Goodell saying that's not a competitive advantage. Okay. But, yes, Rodgers will be traded by this point, before the trade deadline. I wonder where he'll go. Should have thought about that. I don't know, maybe the Patriots pull off the... No. But Jordan Love is going to be in. Frankly, the Packers offense looks a lot better. It's a lot closer game. But give me the Vikings 27, Packers 26. Last second, Chase McLaughlin field goal, 60-yarders from way downtown. Bang. Nailed it. So the Vikings start out the season 7-0. Way to go. Week 9, you have the Lions coming into the historic US Bank Stadium. Adrian Peterson coming back in. How will the fans receive him? Well, he's been back. US Bank Stadium, 2017, week 1 with the stupid Saints. Also, last year, Thursday Night Football with Washington. Cool. But the listless Detroit Lions veer into the ditch, just like so many Fords and GM products. Vikings shut down Babytron. Matthew Stafford is still a corpse of himself. I know that a bunch of lines are mentions that, well, Matthew Stafford played good last year. Well, yeah, he did before he died. Yeah, it happens. Snacks Harrison revenge game, by the way. Woo. See what we did there. Vikings 51, Lions 3, Vikings 8-0. Way to go, starting off the season. So week 10, at the Bears, only Monday night game. Kirk Cousins 0-9 on Monday night and blah, blah, blah. But you're at Soldier Field. There's not going to be any fans there. Even if they allow fans, everyone's going to tune out this team because Nick Foles, how can you not even beat out Mitchell Trubisky-Ponder in a quarterback battle? How? How is that possible? Cordero is going to score 2 touchdowns. Sorry, running back Cordero Patterson is going to have 2 touchdowns called back for penalties. And the Vikings get it done. Kirk Cousins breaks the primetime streak of not winning. Vikings 75, Bears 9. Yeah, I said it. Next up, week 11, you have the Cowboys coming in, US Bank Stadium. Everson Griffin back in the friendly confines, as well as George Edwards' revenge game. Woo! Love to see it. You just really do. Dalvin goes off. Zeke held in check. DeMarcus Lawrence and Everson held in check. Yannick as well as Danielle Hunter just go off as well. Dak cries because he's not as good as Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson and never will be and will never be worth that level of money. And the Cowboys know it, and deep down Dak knows it. So the Vikings win 27-13. Move on to 10-0, double digits. They might have the 1 seed locked up by this point. Never know. Week 12, also US Bank Stadium. You have the Carolina Panthers coming in. Hey, Teddy. Don't you want to come to my birthday? Yes, he does. Also, you got Stephen Weatherly coming back. Also, you have Brandon Zylstra, the pride of Concordia. Go Cobbers? Or is it? No, because it's Cobbers, but I keep saying it should be Cobblers because who doesn't like peach cobbler? But nah. Also, if you look on the practice squad, they have Corey Vedvik, the kicker punter who cannot kick nor punt, but he's still there. Cool. But this is the Dalvin versus McCaffrey Bowl. Who can have more all-purpose yards? Dalvin does a damn thing. McCaffrey is shut down. Daniil sacks Teddy 5 times, and every time he does, he's like, I'm sorry. Because they're friends. Yeah, I mean, who can't be friends with Teddy or Daniil for that matter? Right. So the Vikings get it done at home. Vikings 37, Panthers 17. No problem. 11-0. Yes, and this is much more realistic than last time. I get it. Week 13, 3 straight home games for the Vikings. You have the Jaguars coming into the friendly combines. The Yannick Ngakoue revenge game, and the Jaguars will be fully tanking at this point. They'll be neck and neck with the Lions of who's going to get the number 1 overall pick in Trevor Lawrence. So Yannick goes off for 3.5 sacks. Jaguars, no. Gardner Minshew, no. Vikings 52, Jaguars 4. Yeah. Somehow it's 4. And also, it's not 2 safeties. Figured that one out. Next up, Week 14 at Tampa Bay. This has been circled on the calendar. By the way, the Vikings finish out the season with, 7 games are either indoors or in Tampa. So that's going to help things out. Week 14 at Tampa Bay. The Bucs, the dream team, they're going to be collapsing at this point. They're going to be 5-7. They are coming off the bye. Brady is dead. Gronk is whatever. They got Josh Rosen starting by this point. Tyler Johnson, Antoine Winfield revenge game. How come you didn't draft us? Hey, I wanted to. Don't look at me. Look at Spielman. Vikings prevail, 32, Bucs 26. Now, remember, it was at the Bucs that was the Vikings' only 1998 loss because Tony Dungy knew Denny Green like, whoa. So, yeah. Next up, Week 15, Bears coming into historic U.S. Bank Stadium. Nick Foles will be starting by this point. And yeah, USB, stupid Nick Foles, BDN. It turns into LDN because it's a little bit colder in Chicago. But yeah, Philly. Mitchell Trubisky-Ponder has been cratered and he's benched. Matt Nagy's been fired. Ryan Pace has been fired by this point. So interim head coach would be Chuck Pagano. It's close. It is close. But Nick Foles comes up a little bit short against the Vikings, even though he's had success in this building before. Vikings 38, Bears 7. Suck it. All right, 2 more games to go. So Christmas Day. We're fighting on Christmas Day, December 25th in Russia. Why Russia? It's probably the best Rocky movie. Creed is better. All right, so anyways, at Saints, Christmas Day. Latavius Murray. Nick Easton, if he's still on the team, whatever. Revenge game, who cares? So you got the cheating-ass Saints who tried to circumvent the salary cap and get clowny by essentially trading a draft pick for salary cap. But okay. Drew Brees will be falling apart by then. And then also Jameis Winston will be starting. He's going to throw 5 picks straight to Anthony Harris. His LASIK reverted. Still back out there like that. So great Christmas gift for the Vikings. They prevail down in Nowlands. Vikings 36, Saints 16. Ho, ho, ho. Lastly, Week 17 at Detroit. Detroit is full on tanking. They're trying to secure that number 1 pick. The Vikings have the 1 seed on lock. They've had that thing on lock since like Week 10. But also, they're resting everyone. They want to keep everyone healthy. Adrian runs for 295 against the backups, and the Vikings just barely eke it out. Complete the 16-0 season. Vikings 42, Lions 3, and Adrian just walks off into the sunset. And even though the Lions go 0-16, get the number 1 overall pick, barely edge out the Jaguars, who are also 0-16, but their strength of, well, there's no strength of victory with them both going 0-16. They'll figure it out. But yeah, Adrian Peterson ends up running for 1,500 yards, including that 295 in that final game. He will consider the season a success. He will. All right, so that is it. That is our week-by-week Vikings predictions, the more realistic version for all the haters and losers out there. So what are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.